We want to look great in our swimsuits, and regular exercise is an important part of looking our best. Having a fitness routine is essential, but if you're anything like me, routine gets boring. It's fun to change it up and do different kinds of exercise. Our next guest has developed a great routine called Pure Barre, and she's going to show you a new way to exercise and get your body swimsuit ready. Please welcome Carrie Rezabek Dorr. Carrie, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
So this seems, it's such a craze. I hear so many people are talking about Pure Barre. What is it and how was it developed?
Well, it really works. That's why you hear a lot about it. And it's a series of exercises that target where women struggle the most. So hips, thighs, back of the arm, and abs.
Say that again.
Hips, thighs, back of the arm, and abs.
Absolutely. I
Yes.
totally agree with that. So, and then how did you develop it, or how did it come about?
I was a former dancer and choreographer, and I kind of put that all together with some Pilates and a little athletic spin and developed it about 10 years ago.
And now you have, like, how many
72
studios?
locations with about 20 under construction.
Okay. So we have a model, Allison. She's going to come out and just show us, because you know we don't like to do too much, right?
Right.
So just show us the few things that are going to get us swimsuit ready.
Sure.
And this is Allison. So I know you guys are in socks and I'm in heels, so don't worry about tiptoeing. Because so Allison, and I like your VX Sport that you're wearing.
Very comfortable.
So go ahead. What do you want to start with? What
so
part
we're
of her
going
body?
to do a thigh exercise first.
Okay.
She's going to take her hand on the belly bar, and you could use any sort of support, so you don't necessarily need a bar.
So it could be your counter at home.
Counter, yeah, back of a chair.
Okay.
Put your other hand on your hip, and then heels together, toes apart. You'll rise way up on your tippy toes and glue your heels together, and then bend your knees and sink your seat down. So the higher your heels, the more effective it will be, and you keep pressing them together. Yeah, and then sink down just a little bit lower. Then from there, all she does is go down 1 inch, and then up 1 inch, and down 1 inch, and up 1 inch.
And how much do you, like, how long are your classes?
The classes are an hour.
Okay, so you do that quite a few times.
Well, you do it till you can come out.
Yeah.
You,
Do you feel it?
Oh, yeah.
you do it until you go into pretty much muscle fatigue or failure. So it'll get a little shaky and a little warm, and that's when you know that's enough.
Okay.
So let's do one for the seats, because
Right.
everyone wants a lifted backside. And you can use a ball and place it behind your right leg. And then put that hand on your hip, yeah. Flex your foot and slide your right leg back a little bit more, and then bend your left knee. So she's gonna feel the back of her leg working already,
yeah.
squeezing the ball, and then just push back by squeezing your seat.
Oh, I can feel that. When I saw you shaking, I could feel that one.
Yeah, and the important thing to remember is the smaller the better, and you always wanna move from the right spot. So wherever you're trying to shape is what you think of moving first. So squeezing your seat.
So it's alignment, core,
Sure, absolutely.
small movements,
really
controlled.
tiny, controlled.
Okay,
Yeah.
and that's for
the seat, and of
seat.
course you'd have to do it on both sides because you have 2 seats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the
Okay.
word seat. You never know what to call that area. Seat is great.
See, we think it's a sophisticated approach.
Yeah, we like it.
Yeah. Okay,
How
and then
about
we'll do one for
stomach?
abs. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So sit down at the front edge, and then place that between your inner thighs. The tricky part is keeping your feet planted, and then put your hands under your thighs, bring your elbows out wide, and then round back and try to bring your waistband towards the mat. So the lower you go, the better. Yeah, and she's gonna try to keep her feet down. And then just see if you can let go and make 2 fists. And she should feel it working, just holding the position.
Oh yeah,
And-
this looks really easy. So we're gonna just leave you here for the rest of the show, and we'll check back and see how you're doing.
Right? And from there, all you need to do is go back just again, like an inch, and then up an inch.
And the whole time she's squeezing
Squeezing the ball.
So
'cause,
it's
yeah, might as well get some inner thighs
yeah,
and
so
lower
it's
abs.
inner
in there.
thigh, lower abs.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Wonderful.
So then I'll do it.
Yeah.
Can you show us one for the back of the arms?
Oh, sure. Yeah, here, let me take the ball. So just, you can stay seated and take your hands behind you, put your fingers forward, and lift your seat up a little bit, and then shift your weight back so your seat's kind of hovering over your fingertips. Now bend your elbows, and then straighten your arms. So bend and straighten. So the key is to go slow, and the further your seat back is, the harder it will be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So because I always feel like that's the one area that people are trying to target. Also, everything else that you're talking about, but the back of the arms for women
Yeah,
is such
it's
a
a
big
very
deal.
stubborn spot.
And it's not just swimsuits, it's anything.
Right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you both. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to find out more about Pure Barre, go to their website, www.purebarre.com.